has discharged the former aviation minister, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, of 38 out of 40 count charges leveled against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The High Court judge gave the judgment while ruling on a no-case submission brought in by the defense lawyers. Tunesaike reports. Justice Rita Ofili Agbokodo, while ruling on the no-case submission of the matter before the court, noted that the prosecution has not been able to prove their case on the 40 count charges as amended, noting that counts 1 to 31 are similar. She said the prosecution needs to put more defense into counts 25 and 26 so as to sustain the position against the accused. She therefore struck out count 1 to 24 and 27 to 40, leaving only 2 counts charged against the accused person. Justice Rita Ajimogodia later adjourned the case to the date of next month.
We seem to be having some problems with the audio from our Lagos end, and that will be rectified as soon as possible. But moving ahead now, the Nigerian Navy is to ensure that the Ministry of Defense take up the naval transformation agenda towards the realization of Vision 2020. This was part of a 15-point communique and resolutions of the 5-day conference of the Chief of the Naval Staff held in Lokoja, Kogi State capital. Correspondent Yakub Onotu reports.
Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Usman Jibrin, represented by the Naval Headquarters Director of Medical Services and leader of the medical team, Rear Admiral Aziz Bayo Afolayan, disclosed that the Rhapsody is a platform to bring the Nigerian Navy closer to rural communities through medical services as a grassroots outreach for social responsibilities.
You don't have a particular selection. It's just a question of go there, look for an area that is distant from the government, and then offer them free service.
Officer in charge of Okuralafia Health Facility, Nicholas Eje, listed malaria and high blood pressure as some of the major challenges facing the community.
Those that are sick that did not have money to go to the health facility for treatment. So this is an opportunity for them to have their treatment.
They give me a glass to see everything clear now.
It's a very good development. We are happy.
There was also general health talk by the representative of the Society for Family Health, Mrs. Tope Onalogbe. Yakub Onotu, NTA News.
And the Inspector General of Police, Suleiman Abba, has reiterated the vision and determination of the Nigeria Police Force to upgrade maternity facilities in all police hospitals across the country and make them available to members of the public. This is sequel to the successful launch of the federal government National Operational Plan for the elimination of mother-to-child transmission of HIV in Nigeria by President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. IGP Abba also pledged that the force will fully comply with the newly launched operational plan while urging Nigerians to patronize police hospitals nationwide for their health care needs. New and returning students of the University of Maiduguri are being screened for infectious diseases by health officials at designated locations within the institution. The initiative, according to authorities of the university, is a preventive measure against the outbreak of Ebola disease. Lamin Ali reports.
In its efforts at safeguarding the health of students and other members of the university's community, authorities of the University of Maiduguri set up a health services committee with a mandate to screen all new and returning students as part of the new procedure for registration as bona fide students of the university. The screening, which entails carrying out a check of the body temperature of the students, is to ascertain their current health status and to specifically prevent an outbreak of the dreaded Ebola disease. According to the Chairman, Health Services Committee and Coordinator, Ebola Virus Disease Screening Committee, University of Maiduguri, Dr. Muhammad Arab Al-Haji, the exercise was in line with the directive of the Federal Ministry of Health that requires continuous surveillance across the country despite the clean record issued Nigeria by the World Health Organization.
During the screening, once a student is picked to have a temperature that is more than 38 degrees Celsius, so we now ask him or her to go to the University Medical Center.
The students see the exercise as a welcome development and have so far cooperated with the authorities. The screening will last 2 weeks. In Maiduguri, Lami Ali, NTA News.
Let's pause for some messages. Now we will bring you more reports very shortly. Do stay with us.
Excuse me. What people are looking for in Sokoto, we are having Sokoto. Good luck are what every parent and wishes begin. In school, in business, in life. Everybody are looking for good luck. Every country are looking for good luck. In World Cup tournament, good luck. Or Louis are come back to life, good luck. The schools are now breaking all over to betterment the future of Almajiris. Good luck. Our universities are properly funded. Good luck. My dear brothers, are you see what I'm saying? Modern dams are ready for farmers. Good luck. Fertilizers are purchased for almost free of charge. FOC. I am talking of power supply. That power reform and make steady supply of light every daily. Let us thank Chineke God for our good luck. Good luck continue for Nigeria. This message is brought to you courtesy Transformation Ambassadors of Nigeria. TAN for One Vision, Nigeria.
General Yakubu Gowon was Nigeria head of state at the age of 32. General Murtala Mohammed became Nigeria's head of state at the age of 38. Olusegun Obasanjo was Nigeria's head of state at the age of 38. Murtala Yako became the first governor of Niger State at the age of 33. Oko Ebitu Okiwe became the governor of Niger State at the age of 37. Mohammed Malan Awal Ibrahim was elected governor of Niger State under the platform of NPN at the age of 38. David Mack became the governor of Niger State at the age of 36. They served well. Omar Mohamed Nasko was born in 1975. He's 39 years old, loyal, hardworking, resourceful, and he can do it. Support Umar Nasko Movement 2015. This is courtesy Evergreen Mandate Group.
Transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood.
Change is never easy. It was not easy for Dr. Martin Luther King when Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew transformed Singapore from third world to first world. It was not easy. They stoned him. It was not easy for Nelson Mandela.
I, Barack Hussein Obama.
It was not easy for Barack Obama. Nothing worthwhile ever is. Dr. Martin Luther King did it. Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew did it. Nelson Mandela did it. Barack Obama did it. Goodluck Jonathan is doing it. He is transforming Nigeria. Mr. President, keep doing it. We who are with you are so many more than those who are against you. A message from protectors of Nigerian posterity.
100% efficiency.
Many people, different tribes, different tongues.
100% productivity. 100% Nigerian. At Kakatar, we have set the original company to build a major bridge in Abuja using wholly Nigerian engineers. Connects two highlands, deep Gulf. This is the dream of our founding.
And Von annual service and Christmas again.
Started over 10 years ago in Abuja as a local carol night, has grown into a national affair.
It's an exhibition of classical and Nigerian Christmas songs and carols,
featuring spirit-lifting renditions and inspiring messages in celebration of the living Christ.
Celebrated groups like the Lars Ekweme Choral Group will be there.
Theme: celebrating the Prince of Peace.
Venue: National Christian Center, Abuja.
Date: Sunday, 14th December 2014.
Time: 3 p.m.
Message giver: Senior Pastor, Dunamis International Gospel Center, Dr. Paul Enenche.
For sponsorship details, call 0803-303-7678
0803-704-3300
or 0802-722-2869.
Coming live on Radio Nigeria, NTA and Voice of Nigeria, Sunday, December 14, 2014.
The FRCN, NTA and Vaughan Annual Service of 9 Lessons and Christmas Carols.
Making Christmas memorable for you.
You are watching NTA, Nigerian Television Authority. For more information and news updates, visit our website at www.nta.ng, or you can follow us on Twitter at NTA News Now, or you can like us on Facebook at NTA Network News. Stay connected on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/NTA News Online. Watch our live stream at www.nta.ng/live. NTA, you can't beat the rich.
Glad to have you back. Of course, you're on NTA Nationwide. Police in Nasarawa State arrest 14 persons over the recent attacks in the state. Susan Makudi will tell us details of this and other stories from the zone. Hello, Susan. It's over to you.
Hello, Ifani, and welcome to Makudi. The 2014 tree planting campaign has been flagged up in Benue State. Flagging off the campaign at Asukunya in Taka local government area of Benue State, Governor Gabriel Suswam said it is an avenue for Benue people to contribute their quota towards ameliorating the effects of the environment on climate change. Correspondent Godwin Inaligu reports that the governor was represented at the occasion by his deputy, Chief Stephen Lawani.
Tree planting campaign has become an annual event in Benue State right from its inception in 1981, with some attendant problems of environment such as depleting ozone layer, global warming, increased flooding, loss of biodiversity, among others. It has become necessary to protect the environment by planting trees. Governor Gabriel Suswam, represented by his deputy, Chief Stephen Lawani, said the campaign provides opportunity of reflecting, focusing, and demonstrating concern for the conservation of forestry resources for the benefit of posterity.
By doing what we intend to do here today, we shall be keen into the noble global objective of protecting and restoring our natural environment.
Commissioner for Environment, Mr. Alex Apera, maintained that even though the tree planting campaign is taking place at this time, the ministry has put in place adequate modalities for irrigation to ensure the tree seedlings survive.
In spite of the above-mentioned consensus effort, the rate of deforestation and environmental degradation have continued unabated.
Chairman of the Government Council, Mr. Peter Kwafan, who said the event has availed his council the opportunity to sustain the campaign, thanked God for the enablement and protection in making the event a success. From Asukunya in Taka local government area of Benue State, Godwin Inalegu, NTA News.
Ensuring a peaceful and credible electoral process in the upcoming general elections is the responsibility of every eligible Nigerian. This was the focus of stakeholders at a voter education and security awareness meeting organized by the National Orientation Agency in Makudi. Joseph Otsen has details.
Although Nigeria has enjoyed a smooth democratic transition since 1999, which has led to remarkable development in the areas of health, education, agriculture, and infrastructure, the electoral process to some extent has been tagged with issues of thuggery, ballot box snatching, and stuffing, among other practices. This to prevent these ills and ensure that electorate elect credible candidates of their choice in the 2015 general elections, that the National Orientation Agency has embarked on voter education and security awareness campaign nationwide. Benue State Director of NOAA, Mr. Andy Yor, says the meeting is to encourage stakeholders to assist NOAA by sensitizing and educating the public on the needs to adhere to the guidelines of the electoral process and be more security conscious.
In this meeting, we have all our COMOs. Those are the Chief Orientation and Mobilization Officers who are already trained in those aspects of mobilizing, the people towards activities like this.
Other stakeholders in their representative capacity who cut across security agents, political parties, religious, women groups, and the press agreed that every Nigerian has a role to play by cooperating with INEC and the security agents. In Makudi, Joseph Uten, NTA News.
I'm afraid that's all we can take from our Makudi Network Center. And from here in Abuja, we move on. The Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Aloma Mariam Mukhtar, has called on state governments to respect the Constitution and grant the judiciary in their states their financial and administrative independence. She made the call in Abuja at the opening of this year's conference of all Nigerian judges of the lower courts. Judiciary correspondent Femi Okewo reports.
Of the third arm of government in the current democracy which Nigeria is running has increased in the last few years. With judges of lower courts across the country converged in Abuja for their biannual conference, Chief Justice of Nigeria again used the opportunity to remind state governments that Nigeria's democracy is not complete without full independence granted to the judicial arm of government.
I am aware that the judges of the lower courts in so many states are working under horrible and sordid conditions. Some magistrates sit in classroom blocks and village town halls. Some of these problems are man-made. These are occasioned by the refusal of some state governors to respect the Constitution they have sworn to protect and defend.
Administrator of the National Judicial Institute, Justice Rosalind Bozimo, spoke of the importance of magistrates, customary court judges, area court and Sharia court judges in the nation's judicial system.
It is through this type of conference that we ensure that we maintain standards, promote efficiency, and improve on the quality of judicial service at the lower courts.
The crop of judges attending this conference are those that Justice Aloma Mariam Mukhtar describes as grassroots judges, and so their conduct touches the heart of the judiciary of this nation. From the National Judicial Institute, Femi Okewo, NTA News.
The National Directorate of Employment, NDE, empowers over 300 indigents of Abia State, and the Federal Road Safety Commission Onitsha Unit Command parades suspected driver's license syndicate. Let's join Chinyere for more reports from Enugu Network Center. It's good to see you, Chinyere. We seem to be having audio problems from our Enugu Network Center. And we move on here. The annual harvest and Thanksgiving among Christians have been described as a retrospective view of one's achievements during the year with the aim of appreciating God. In this report, correspondent Rotimi Oluwagbemi takes a look at the significance of harvest and Thanksgiving. His report is here presented.
Ceremonial Thanksgiving is an age-long practice celebrated with fanfare. It occurs during harvest of farm produce. In Nigeria, being agrarian society, it comes in the form of offering with traditional farm produce such as tubers, vegetables, and livestock. However, with the gradual departure from agrarian society, the practice is now being monetized with donations in kind and cash.
Some of us are no longer farmers, so we are coming here to say, Lord, thank you for all that we've been able to achieve.
Harvest is the season to appreciate God's blessings and His goodness and His mercy upon us.
Thanksgiving is a time to take stock of the good things the Lord has done for us and show appreciation unto Him.
We are celebrating that miracle of God in our lives for being alive.
Thanksgiving period also serves as avenue to raise funds for various projects in the church and for missionary work.
Sometimes cash is more convenient because the church, like this year at church, we are looking at a land project.
It is the grace of God that has kept watch over our lives.
Therefore, we still have every reason to appreciate God, to thank Him.
God is at work in Nigeria, and we have reasons to thank God.
It is hoped that Nigerians will reflect on the lessons of harvest and thanksgiving to appreciate God for His mercies, using the period to seek divine intervention in the present security challenges facing the country.
And we take you back to Lagos Network Center now with Ademola with reports from there.
Thank you, Ifeanyi. We go back to our first story, which is Justice Rita Ajumogobia of the Federal High Court, Ikoyi, Lagos, has discharged the former Aviation Minister, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, of 38 out of 40 counts charges levied against him by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission. The High Court judge gave the judgment while ruling on a no-case submission brought in by the defense lawyers. Tunde Saiki reports.
Justice Rita Ofili Ajumogobia, while ruling on the no-case submission on the matter before the court, noted that the prosecution has not been able to prove their case on the 40-count charges as amended, noting that counts 1 to 31 are similar. She said the prosecution needs to put more defense into counts 25 and 26 so as to sustain the position against the accused. She therefore struck out count 1 to 24 and 27 to 40, leaving only 2 counts charged against the accused person. Justice Rita Ofili Ajumogobia later adjourned the case to the 8th of next month for the continuation of the trial of the remaining 2 count charges. The defense counsel, Dr. Abiodun Layonu, SAN, described the judgment as remarkable.
Very erudite ruling, discharged an acquittal in respect of 38 of the 40 counts.
The former aviation minister, Chief Femi Fani-Kayode, while appreciating the judgment, said if out of 40 count charge, 38 are worthless, he is set to defend himself of the remaining 2 counts.
We are pleased with this ruling. We believe that it acts as a vindication. The learned trial judge has struck out 38 out of the 40 charges. That is a 98% victory.
It will be recalled that the accused person is being accused of transacting funds exceeding 500,000 naira without going through a financial institution, and also alleged to have accepted cash payment in the tune of about 100 million naira while he was the Minister of Aviation and Minister of Culture and Tourism. In Lagos, Tunde Saiki, NTA News.
Also from Osun State, the PDP candidate, Senator Iyola Omishore, continued his submissions at the Election Petition Tribunals. Kemi Oshin has the details.
Counsel to the petitioner, Senator Iyola Omishore, tendered evidences gathered from election materials such as Form EC8A from polling units and voting points from 17 local government areas in Osun State. He said the evidences are from documents being disputed by the petitioner. Counsel to the respondents raised objection to the admissibility of the evidence, adding that the details of their objection is reserved till the address stage.
What we have been able to achieve today, we will not be able to. So that is the reason why we reserve them until the end of the day.
The fact remains that we have tendered the document and we are still going to tender more. Document speaks better than a human memory. So that's where we are heading.
The tribunal, however, admitted the documents as evidence. In Oshogbo, Kemi Oshin, NTA News.
That's our package from Lagos. It's back to you, Ifeanyi, for more on Nationwide. Good afternoon.
Many thanks, Ademola. The Senate President David Mark has challenged health practitioners in the country to galvanize available resources and support action towards placing the nation's oral health system on a sustainable pedestal for national development. Speaking at the opening of the 4th National Oral Health Week in Abuja, Senator Mark promised to personally scale up the oral health campaign in schools across the 6 geographical zones. National Assembly correspondent reports.
The event, with the theme celebrating 100 million smiles in Nigeria, was organized to create awareness on oral health as an integral aspect of general health. The Senate President, who is a national oral health champion for Nigeria, is worried that tooth decay, in particular, affects up to 80% of the world's population and therefore promised to support sustainable oral health campaign towards preventing oral diseases and ensuring better quality of life and improved socio-economic status.
I want to solicit the commitment and the support of all and sundry towards a paradigm shift from limiting dentistry in Nigeria to framing policies in oral health based on integration of oral health into national and community health programs.
It is noteworthy to state that the National Oral Health Policy has provided the framework for the improvement of the oral health care for the Nigerian populace and an eventual development of our health system.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Health, Dr. Linus Awute, said oral health is now embedded in the National Health Strategic Policy in Nigeria as a deliberate attempt to promote oral hygiene among Nigerians. In Abuja, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
Sports now. Super Eagles fine-tuned strategy ahead of Wednesday's clash against Bafana Bafana of South Africa. A sports minister calls for support for the Super Eagles. Kenei Magwodike has details.
Super Eagles players have been intensifying their training ahead of Wednesday's Africa Cup of Nations clash against Bafana Bafana of South Africa. Coach Stephen Keshi led the players in a training session on Monday to fine-tune their strategies as they play the make-or-match match in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Analysts say with determination and cohesion, the Super Eagles will triumph against Bafana Bafana.
They ensure that they play as a team and they have to be cautious. Exactly what they did in Congo. If they can bring it to bear on the match in Uyo, I'm confident that we are going to win that match.
In the meantime, Minister and Chairman National Sports Commission Tammy Danagogo has appealed to Nigerians to come out en masse on Wednesday and support the Super Eagles in their quest to pick Africa Cup of Nations ticket. Danagogo commended the team for exhibiting a never-say-die spirit in the Nations Cup qualifier against Congo in Pont-Noir. The 2013-2014 Nigeria Professional Football League ended with 4 clubs, Crown FC, Nembe City, Gombe United and Kaduna United being relegated to the National League. However, 3 AC of Ibadan, Gabros International, Wicked Tourist and Ranchers Beach got promoted to the Premier League. And to tennis, Novak Djokovic is still celebrating winning his 3rd ATP World Tour Finals title on the trot. With Sports Update, Kenei Magwodike, NTA News.
Time now for a quick check on the weather prospects across the country. Just before we go, it is your right to challenge anybody suspected to be involved in unwholesome activities around you. Be security conscious. This message is from the Directorate of State Security. And that concludes NTA Nationwide. There will be more reports at 7 and Network News at 9. Thank you for watching.